Saints 365 is a passion project to glorify God and honor His saints. This project is based upon the book, The Lives of the Saints by Father Alban Butler.
March 8th, St. John of God. Nothing in John's early life foreshadowed his future sanctity. He ran away as a boy from his home in Portugal, tended sheep and cattle in Spain, and served as a soldier against the French, and afterwards against the Turks. When about 40 years of age, feeling remorse for his wild life, he resolved to devote himself to the ransom of the Christian slaves in Africa, and went there with the family of an exiled noble, which he maintained by his labor. On his return to Spain, he sought to do good by selling holy pictures and books at low prices. At length, the hour of grace struck. At Granada, a sermon by the celebrated John of Avila shook his soul to its depths, and his expressions of self-abhorrence were so extraordinary that he was taken to the asylums as one mad. There he employed himself in ministering to the sick. On leaving, he began to collect homeless poor, and to support them by his work and by begging. One night, St. John found in the streets a poor man who seemed near death, and as he was wont, he carried him to the hospital, laid him on a bed, and went to fetch water to wash his feet. When he had washed them, he knelt to kiss them, and started with awe. The feet were pierced, and the print of the nails bright with an unearthly radiance. He raised his eyes to look and heard the words, "John, to me thou dost all that thou dost, to the poor in my name. I reach forth my hand for the alms thou givest. Me dost thou clothe, mine are the feet thou dost wash." And then the gracious vision disappeared, leaving St. John filled at once with confusion and consolation. The bishop became the saint's patron and gave him the name John of God. When his hospital was on fire, John was seen rushing about uninjured amidst the flames until he had rescued all his poor. After 10 years spent in the service of the suffering, the saint's life was fitly closed. He plunged into the river Zenil to save a drowning boy and died 1550 of an illness brought on by the attempt at the age of 55. Reflection. God often rewards men for works that are pleasing in His sight by giving them grace and opportunity to do other works higher still. St. John of God used to attribute his conversion and the graces which enabled him to do such great works to his self-denying charity in Africa. St. John of God, pray for us.
Saints 365 is narrated by Rob Roller, edited by Josh Bach, and produced by Our Local Parish Productions. Funding for this project is made possible by Catholic businesses. Please go to the business directory at ourlocalparish.com to support these generous businesses. Thank you for listening. God bless.